Okay, welcome back. I'm Carrie. This is week 3 in my half marathon training plan, and not just any half marathon, but a very hilly half marathon that is going to be on Thanksgiving. Quick, tiny little recap. I lost everything, as you might know, last week from my very stupid little sad vlog. Luckily, I'm in a better headspace. I've realized that it doesn't matter. It's fine. I made these really cute little photo books for every year of my husband and I's life so far, and all of the photos that I really like are in there, and they have copies, and there's some things uploaded on YouTube and Facebook and whatever, and it's fine. Honestly, anything that I actually cared about is somewhere else. It's fine. So we'll just pretend like my little meltdown last week didn't happen. Okay. So today was 12 miles. It was my long run, my third long run of the week. Today was 12 miles, and that is my long run of the week. So today's Friday, and this is my longest run so far in my training plan, but definitely not the longest to happen at all. One of the best ways that I can tell that I'm actually getting so much stronger, besides the fact that I just, like, the distance isn't so bad, last week that you didn't see, I had the realization that I was like, oh, I really don't want to go for a run today. And then I looked at my planner and I was like, I only have to go 4 miles. That's super easy. And I ran it. It was the fastest I think I might have ever run 4 miles. And it was so easy. I felt so refreshed. And just feeling that was like, oh my gosh, like I am making so much progress, because I remember when 4 miles was my absolute longest PR, and that was just like devastatingly difficult. And so just it's kind of like a reframing mentally of what I'm capable of and like where my limits are now. The other thing that is super weird but really cool is that my heart rate is going down when I run. I've always been seriously just full red zone, tier 5, super duper hard running, and it's hard. And now, for whatever reason, since last week, my heart rate has either been in zone 4 or zone 3. And this time is the 3rd run in a row that I haven't even touched zone 5. And today, I even finished my last mile at, not a sprint, I don't think I've ever sprinted in my life, but at a full-fledged run to see how quickly I could run the last mile. And I still didn't even hit zone 5, which is so cool. Like, I'm actually getting stronger in my body and stronger in my heart and stronger in my mental endurance. And it's honestly, today is a really good, like, I can do this moment. One thing from last week I want to share, just because I briefly like wrote it in my rage of editing that lost video vlog last week, or last night. But so last week I got attacked by a dog on my run. I was in the country, and there was a farm dog that was on its side of the road. I was on the other side, and I was running past, and all of a sudden it crossed the road to me and stood at my feet, barking, gnashing its little demon teeth. It was really scary. I'm super afraid of attack dogs in general. I've never had an incident with them, but they really scare me. And so I just had to walk for like half a mile to get it to finally leave me alone. And the owner called it, and it came home, and the owner just literally waved at me. And that was like his, sorry, my dog just, it was like so weird. And so now it's really annoying because I can't go that road, because I clearly don't want that to happen again. And so I had this perfect route mapped out, and now this stupid unleashed dog has ruined it for me. So that was really annoying. I just wanted to share that little story. So make sure that you please keep your dogs on a leash. It's not fun. Another joke that you missed, here we go, this is my editing skills at work. Have you ever seen a red cherry-faced runner in your life? Because I literally get so red in the face when I run at all. There's my cute little editing trick. It was much funnier last week because I had a little thing with it, but anything else we missed? Oh yeah, I really complained bitterly about the disgusting stuff that gets all over you when you run, especially in the country, and especially if it's windy at all, because I'm literally like covered in dust and dirt, and it's so disgusting. So I'm trying to not touch my face because it just grosses me out. And last week I saw deer. I had a cute little montage from video. Oh, I have it on my phone. I think I can put it in here, unless I deleted it. We'll see if it's here now. I saw like a family of like 15 deer. It was adorable. That was a really, really nice addition to my run hill day. And I bought new clothes. I bought a bunch of new stuff. I went to the outlet. Again, I had really cute like unboxing video footage, so I'm just gonna quickly whip it out and show you all the cool clothes I'm so excited about. And new shoes especially are my jam. My old shoes seriously needed some replacing. So I think that is the highlights reel from last week of what you missed, and I'm so excited to bring you along this week. Again, the purpose of this, if anyone cares at all to watch it, is that you don't have to be a crazy strong, you know, record-breaking athlete to make progress and meet your goals. And this is kind of a training plan for the realistic people and the people who are not necessarily strong athletes but want to keep improving. And that is me. My hill run today was amazing. It was such a good run. It was actually set some like pace records for me. It was so good. And I just like, yes, it was a good run. So 6 miles, and it was my 6-mile hill route that I've done 3 weeks in a row now. And it is a serious hill. It goes up 509 feet in elevation, and again, that's over 6 miles, and I actually set my fastest mile pace ever. It was like 8:30 for my fastest mile pace ever. My fastest pace while I was running was 7:10 downhill, clearly. I looked at the pace when I was at like the crest of the hill, which was 15-minute miles, so definitely not keeping an even pace. This is like shark teeth, but it was so good, and my heart rate has been down, even like pushing myself through those hills, and I honestly just feel so good. I'm so excited, and thank you so much for watching and caring at all, and I hope that this at least inspires you that progress is possible. Oh, and I ran by myself today. Eric thought about coming with me, but he decided to take a nap instead. And it was super duper windy. Luckily the wind was at my back going up the hill for most of it, so that was definitely helpful. But I saw rainbows when I went to go run, and as soon as I started, it definitely started sprinkling and was more tumultuous weather for sure. But again, yay! Good hill run. Great, great, great. I'm so ready for, what do I have to do tomorrow? Just a little run. Shouldn't be bad at all. Now I'm going to go eat a lot. All right, another 4 miles done. That was a little weird because I didn't have headphones. I drove to my start spot and I realized that I didn't have my phone holder, and these shorts don't have pockets, yeah, whatever. And there were a bunch of kids doing like bike safety training around my house, and I did not want to have to drive through again and bother them. And so I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna leave my phone and I will just run with my thoughts. When's the last time you actually like just were with your thoughts for 40 minutes? It's so boring. I haven't run without music or audiobook for probably at least a year. And even if I did, it was only like, you know, a mile. But the 40 minutes passed pretty quickly. It just was like random thought. I didn't even think about anything in particular because my thoughts are just like, I did it. I tried really hard to push myself really fast, and I didn't quite hit my, you know, goal. I didn't have a real goal, but I thought it'd be really cool if I could do 9-minute miles, and I didn't quite get there. It was 9:27 for my average because it was so darn windy. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm running, it was 18-mile-an-hour winds today, according to the weather. And so I'm running this way. And of course the wind is just like blasting me straight in the face. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna turn so then it'll be fine. It'll be at my side. And I turn this way. Wind changes to follow, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna turn around, which means it'll be at my back pretty soon, like we'll be fine. And I turn around to go home, and then of course the wind stops. Again, it's just like straight in my face. if the wind's gonna blow, I need half the run at least to be helping me, okay? Ugh. But anyway, good 4 miles. Boring, tiring, not as fast as I wanted, but a good 4 miles. Today was a busy day. I had to start out at the gym. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. I had to start at the gym, which I didn't get very much B-roll footage of just because it's a little creepy to film at the gym when other people are working out. But it was a pretty darn good workout. I took things a little easy just because I don't want to be incredibly sore, but I did the whole thing I had mapped out. I did 5 minutes of stair stepper, kettlebell swings with a 25-pound kettlebell, and then Russian deadlifts also with the 25-pound kettlebell, and then squats. And that was followed by a circuit of a plank on one of those Basu balls just for added stability work. And then push-ups on the TRX and a banded Pallof press. So yeah, I did a year of personal fitness training once a week with a trainer last year. So I did enjoy that, and it did teach me like a lot about how to work out and use the equipment and like what options are for working out, because like I've said, I never did anything ever. I didn't take a weightlifting class, and in high school I barely paid attention in PE. I didn't do sports. I had no idea. So that was really like educational for me to have that personal trainer for a year, but it was just like an expense that I didn't need. So this year I made 10 index cards with full body workouts from everything I'd learned last year. And so I just pick a random card when I go to the gym and do it. And it's just like the easiest way to get a full body workout that I know how to do, and I know that it works. So after I did the gym workout, then I also went for a 6-mile run, and I was pretty tired when I started. And so I just was like, not even gonna look at the pace on my watch. I'm just gonna go. And I started thinking, well, maybe I'll do 4 miles. Well, maybe I'll just do 2 miles. Maybe I'll turn around. And I'm like, you know what, Carrie? You can do this. So I ran 6 easy breezy miles. They were pretty slow for my pace, but just very comfortable. And I actually really enjoyed it to just go. There wasn't a huge rush. I had my audiobook that I'm honestly not very interested in, so it's kind of annoying. I need to like either finish it or pick a new one, but it was just good. So every once in a while, like I need to run because I like to run, and that was kind of today. So tomorrow is a rest day, which I'm looking forward to for sure. I need to stop eating like crap. Last night I ate almost an entire pint of ice cream. Not the best choice, but hey, I've been working out a lot, so rest day tomorrow. I will treat myself to some water, foam rolling, pain cream, protein bar, all the good stuff that will make me feel even better on Thursday. Honestly, things could like not be going better for this training plan, which is a little bit weird because I feel like something has to like not go right because it's like going too well. And I don't know if I'd like adapted / created like the perfect training plan for me, or like I just have enough, you know, responsibility of filming this and having people watch me that I feel like obligated to be successful, but like this is crazy. I don't know how this is going so well. It's weird. So today was 4 miles, just 4 miles, casual 4 miles. And, which again is just, oh, it's so weird. And, my pace, which felt easy breezy. I was not rushing. I was just planning for like an easy run today, was 9:34. Like my pace has always been, you know, over the past year, between like 9:40 at the fastest. Like if I was really pushing, it'd be 9:40 to like 10:40 if it was a longer run and I'm just trying to be steady. So for me to have just done a 9:30 4 miles and like not feel it, I didn't even hit red zone again with my heart rate. Like it is so cool. I'm so excited. And it just was like Ugh. Thanks for watching. Like, thanks for giving me some amount of, you know, whatever this is. There's a word for it. It is this word right here. Because I'm having such a good time and it's so good. So today, the other thing that was really nice about my run was I started a new audiobook. It's called The Last One by Alexandra Oliva, and I finished the mermaid one, which honestly, it was 17 hours long, and I just like put it on the background and didn't care for about 16 and a half hours of that book. Sorry, Erin, thanks for your suggestion, but I did not like it. It was not my thing. So that was not helpful for my runs to just like not care what I'm listening to. But so far this one is really, really good. It's like, I'm not a booktube video, but here we go. Here's a little summary. So far, I am like, am I really 3 hours in? 3 hours in, I didn't realize I was that far in. But it's like told in 2 parts. So part 1 is like in the present of them talking like a survival reality show. And so it's told with this animator who's a guy, and he honestly, like some reviews said it was a really bad narrator, but he really sounds like a quintessential like TV personality, like voiceover. So I get like what they're doing. But anyway, it's like saying real time, present, like from the TV's perspective of the survival show. So all of the characters are like a stereotype name. So it's like zoo, biology, rancher, like they don't have names. They're just like the stereotype that the producers see them as. And then the other interlocking chapters are from the main character's perspective as of right now. And it's like post while she's in the survival mode. And I think we're supposed to think, or I might have read in a synopsis, that there's actually some kind of like plague or like tragedy. And so at this point, we're just getting to the crux of she can't tell, and I can't tell, honestly, if like the things that are happening to her are like actually scripted as part of the show, or if it's actually like she's just on her own in the wilderness and just thinks it's part of the show. So it's really, really interesting, and it's a little gory. It's parts, but it's really good. And on my run, I ran past the stupid chicken farm again. It has not been that smelly recently, but it was so foggy today, and like the air is very heavy and like stale, I guess, and they had the fans turned on. So I started to run by it and it smelled bad, and I'm like, it's okay, like it can't be that bad, like just power through, Carrie, like I'm almost to the turnaround point. And then I passed the big fan and I almost like, so I literally had to like hold my breath and run back, and I made my loop early, and then I had to just loop at the end to get the extra mileage to before, but like, props to whoever works in that chicken farm, like, it's real smelly. Okay, so that is Carrie's run thoughts for the day. Thanks again for watching. I really hope that your day is going fantastically. If you can run, I encourage you, go run. Like, no matter what goal you're going for, just get out there. You don't have to do anything except just start running. I just love that you just go, you run until you want to be done, and then you stop. You don't have to do a ton of work. You don't need a bunch of gear. It's just like, it's simple, it's easy, and the feeling you get afterwards is just so nice. So yeah, tomorrow is my longest run ever, which for you will be next week. So we'll see how I go. 15 miles. 15 miles is a really long ways. That's farther from my town than to the next. That's a long, long ways. So we'll see how it goes. Good thoughts, good vibes. We can do this. Pump, 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 pump it up.